And you're the first Amherst goaltender in 25 years to have back-to-back shutouts in the playoffs. Just how did you feel, I guess, over this last week?
Yeah, it's been good, but, I think that the team played unbelievable this series, I think this is the best team. I haven't been watching for 25 years, but I'm sure it's one of the better teams that have been here in a long time. So, credit to the group, a shout out to team accomplishment. So it's been a great few games.
We talked about this the other day, about the tips, the deflections that they were really good at doing last year, and I feel like today was another game where they had a lot of ozone pressure, but they weren't getting those grade A chances that maybe they were a year ago.
Yeah, we locked them down pretty well. I was able to see, still fighting through things, but, our D really picked up sticks well today. Forwards blocking shots. I think it was a complete line again.
How did you stand on your head? Like literally. Did
Yeah.
you just get tangled up?
Yeah, I got tripped by one of the guys. I think I might have stepped on his foot actually, and I just felt like doing a handstand.
Graceful.
Yeah, thanks.
Obviously, you're only an hour and a half away from home, but at times it felt like a home game. For much of the game, it felt like a home game. When you're hearing your name chanted in a road arena, how much of a boost is that?
Yeah, it is 100%. It just goes to show what a great fan base we have. It felt like a home game, honestly. You hear the drum, you hear them chanting, giving us our support, their support. So it's been great. Even at home, just fans have been unbelievable, packing the building, giving us some energy when we needed it, and super grateful for them.
When we talked, I think a few weeks ago, you said playoff hockey was the most fun you ever had, and that was last year. How much fun does it feel like right now, and to continue to get to play it?
Yeah, it's definitely more fun winning, I'll tell you that. But regardless of the outcome, just being able to compete out there with the guys and play for something that is very meaningful. It gels the group, bonds the group. Everyone's doing it for each other. There's times where, as a goalie, you're alone in your crease, but you could feel the presence of your team and the unity. And that unity was definitely there this series.
Good news or bad news now, having to wait around to find out who's next?
Unbothered, really. We'll see, just kind of roll with the punches. We got a few days off here, which will be nice for the bodies. A few good practices, getting ready for the next series, so it'll be good.
What does a series like this just say about this team?
Yeah, it shows, this is a good team we played against. These guys gave us a hard time in the regular season. Even, just like last year, these guys almost like in my experience with them, they almost feel like our kryptonite. So, they got a great team, great coach, great players. Every time you go up against them, it's a war. So for us to be able to pull that off, the sweep, is pretty incredible. I think that going into the series, everybody knew it was going to be hard, and it definitely was hard. It's just cool that we got the outcome that we wanted with, that complete buy-in. It doesn't always go your way, but it went our way this series, and, we're going to try to hold that energy moving forward. We're obviously not going to go perfect here in the playoffs. There's going to be some adversity for sure. Different types of adversity in this series, not losses, but, different momentum swings, but it's all part of it, and you just got to keep your head even keeled moving forward.
When you're locked in like you have been, are you consciously aware, all right, or what's your mental state like?
Yeah, I just try to get myself be present, just reading plays, aware of their threats. Obviously there's distractions and thoughts that come in, and just trying to manage them and not get distracted by them, not chase them, just focus on the moment, focus on what they're trying to do, reading plays, just trying to be in that moment. That's kind of the focus.